ladies and gentlemen, you're fantastic. Welcome back. Oh, oh, I thought I'd lost. Boo. We got Boo. Boo's got some. Where's Boo's Gilby's friends? We got Boo. Oh yeah. Let's not put you all together. It gets you must be work colleagues and you're proper friends. Well done. I've taken a long time considering doing stand-up. I've never been brave enough, so tonight he is brave enough. And it's for a great cause, and I put it down, a very little price to pay if he messes it up. But he needs to improve his handwriting. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've chatted to him, and I really take to him. I think he's going to be brilliant for you. His name is Mr. Boo Gilby. Please make him feel welcome. Start a clapping, lots of us, Mr. Boo Gilby.
That isn't the reason I'm standing here at all to stand up. I'm in a long-term relationship, and you know the phrase "spoken for," don't you? You're spoken for. Well, isn't it true? The only opportunity I get to actually get sentences out is to volunteer to stand up here. And as a little example, I saw an advert in a post office window the other day, and it said, "Full set of Encyclopedia Britannica available. No longer needed. Married. My wife knows every bloody thing." My friends say I spend too much time talking about myself. Well, that's enough about them. My name's Boo, and yeah, it is a childhood nickname. It's been with me since I could speak. But it served me well over the years. I mean, when I was 3 and 4, the name Charles Joseph Gilby didn't fit. But as I've got older, the name Boo stuck, and it's still useful. On an evening, if the phone rings and someone phones up and says, "I'd like to talk to Charles," you know it's the bank manager, or it's the police, or it could be someone from... Anyway, I'm never in. Some people say I sound posh, and I don't think I do, but just to give you an insight to my life, I live in a family estate just north of Basingstoke, just up the A3... You know more about this than I do. Just up the A339, it's a Ford Mondeo parked by the kebab van. I had a fairly poor youth. I remember going home to see my mum. I must have been about 16. I said, "Mum, I want a motorbike. I'm going to save up for a motorbike." My mum said, "Don't buy a motorbike. Your Uncle Ken, he had a terrible accident and died on a motorbike." And I said, "But Mum, I want a motorbike." She said, "Don't save up for a motorbike. His is in the shed, have his." Recycling. Little story about one of my early loves. She was an extremely large girl. I mean, it was not so much body mass index, more body massive index. And in the early days, it was around Valentine's. I didn't know, do you buy, when it comes to roses, do you buy 1? Do you buy 6? Do you go for 12? Well, to be fair, she wasn't happy until she had the whole tin. She was a gardener by trade, but to earn a little extra money, she got herself a job in Ann Summers on a Saturday. Yeah, you can see where this is going. She got sacked because the knickers kept getting soiled. Problem is, I know whose voice that is. She did apologise once for not pulling her weight around the house, and I said, "To be fair, darling, it's a lot of weight to pull." But she fell for the worst joke ever, of course. We were getting ready to go out one night, and she said, "Does my bum look big in this?" And I said, "Look, darling, I'm sorry, but it is a small bathroom." She obviously got upset, and she said, "I was a fat bastard." And I was in denial. I'm not in denial. But the thing is, you see, men and women have a different stance on weight gain. I mean, you ladies, you have all the advantages. If you put a little bit of weight on, it goes in all the sexy areas, doesn't it? Just a little bit more bosom, maybe a peachy bum. I mean, these are good things. But for us guys, it doesn't enhance your manhood. Let's be honest. There's no more length or girth there, is there? All there is you see a little bit less of it. Well, that's going to put me off, isn't it? I recently had a fantastic connection with a girl. 8 megabytes. Fantastic. What I've noticed is that if I talk dirty to a woman, that's considered sexual harassment. And what I don't get is why when a woman talks dirty to me, it's £4.99 a minute. I was in a bar and there was this air stewardess and she was standing up at the bar. I couldn't work out what uniform she was in, but I thought, I'm going to give this a go. So I went up there. I thought, I'll be clever about this. I said, excuse me, fly the Friendly Skies. Is it American Airlines? She turned around and said, what? I said, the world's favourite airline, BA. And she said, what do you want? And I panicked. I just said, Virgin. And she's turned around and said, what do you want? I said, cut that. What the hell do you want? And I said, I got it, it's Ryanair. Over the years, I've got to admit my sex life has not been as good as you might want it to be. It's been a lot more dexterous. And I did have an interesting day, though. I went to see my doctor for a medication review. And I went in, my doctor's absolutely gorgeous, this slight Spanish woman. She's absolutely stunning. Well, I'd love to try, but I think I'd break her. Snap her in half. Anyway, the thing was, she said to me, she said, Mr. Gilby, I've got some bad news. You're going to have to stop masturbating. And I said, but doctor, why? And she said, Mr. Gilby, you're just going to have to stop masturbating. And I said, but why? She said, because you're jiggling about and I can't examine you. I went to a male doctor after that. I said to the male doctor, I said, doctor, I think I'm suffering from IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Whenever I get stressed, I get immediate bouts of huge diarrhoea and totally uncontrollable. And the doctor said to me, he said, some people actually find seeing medics quite stressful. Do you find that? And I said, yes, I do. He said, well, get the hell out, the toilet's at the end of the corridor. But on the IBS bit, on the irritable bowel bit, I've recently joined a sort of self-help group. Every weekend, we go out together. It's brilliant. It's not that brilliant. We always go out for a curry, and we always go out to the worst, most disgusting curry house we can find. Because let's face it, we're all going to get the shits anyway. I obviously have a day job that I have to return to. And I'm going to go now, but that's about the end of it. You've had a bit of an insight into my life. It isn't that exciting, is it? Thank you very much.